With the nozzle, the rocket's performance leaps to around 5 pounds of thrust, so the production line swings into gear. 47 rockets are packed, primed, and strapped to chair number 1.
Well, we're going to have close to 50 pounds of gunpowder sitting right here, and I guess we should be careful with it. So far, I have yet to see the gunpowder ignite itself, but I guarantee you if I saw any kind of smoldering or anything, I'm leaving very quickly.
At ground control, opinion about the likely outcome is divided.
We're not even going to see this thing. It's just going to go poof, and there's going to be an enormous cloud of smoke. And
I think it'll go up about 10 feet and go poof.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You think we'll have liftoff?
I think we'll have liftoff. I really honestly believe you will.
Meanwhile, another team is giving chair number 2 special treatment.
Just in case the Chinese had built some super efficient rockets back then, we have 47 what are called I motors, which are very powerful, 50-pound thrust, 12-inch long rockets, and we're going to attach 47 of those to the second chair to see what kind of launch he could have gotten if everything was as good as it could be.
Mythbusters veteran Eric Gates of the JATO rocket myth is impressed.
This is out on a limb. This is definitely one of the most far-reaching things that we've done with rocket motors. It should be a lot of fun to see one who actually take a trip.
So far, this myth is deficient in the Chinese astrologer department to the tune of 1. No prizes for guessing who gets to play the part of the daredevil Oriental astronaut.
We should put both legs in first, don't you think?
I think you might be right.
Or do you do it differently?
I put on my pants one leg at a time. Oh, he's a picture. He looks great. Oh, I'm going to teach you a lesson. I think Buster, AKA Wan Hu, is ready for his launch.
And rocket chair number 1 is ready too.
This is the most dangerous part. 80 pounds of gunpowder, 22 idiots, 1 crash test dummy. Priceless.
In the myth of the Ming dynasty astronaut, 0 hour is approaching. When Wan Hu took the hot seat in 1500 AD, he had 47 assistants on hand to light the 47 fuses, which is where Adam and Jamie part company with tradition.
All right, guys, you're going to hook up the wires. We're going to clear the hell out. Let's everyone go that way.
The launch pad is cleared, and everyone retires to the bunker, from where the ignition switch can be thrown in relative safety. This may be the moment where Wan Hu began to have second thoughts.
It's kind of beautiful out here in an eerie way. It's like so serene and calm. Something very violent in the middle of all this serenity is about to happen.
Adam's tickled pink.
I'm staring at a Chinese-dressed crash test dummy on a throne strapped to 70 pounds of gunpowder. I just had another one of those Mythbusters moments.
For Buster, it's no laughing matter.
Okay, I'm going to arm it.
He's arming the system. We're going to fire in 10 seconds.
A centuries-old mystery is about to be solved. Will it be lift off or lights out?
1.
Well, it was fast, whatever it was.
Just like Wan Hu, Buster's vanished. But he's no astronaut. In fact, he's toast.
Get the dummy before it goes.
His ass is on fire! And here I thought the elevator of death was the most damage he'd ever withstand. He is burnt to a crisp.
Buster's screwed. I think there's hardly a single patch of skin left on his body that is uncharred. And, you know, frankly, I don't think this is something that we can really fix. This time we're going to have to, like, start over from scratch with Buster. We might get some of his bones or something, but Buster is gone as we know him.
Buster, AKA Chinese astrologer, was completely obliterated. I mean, the amount of heat was just unfathomable.
A moment's silence for Wan Hu. The heat from the rockets caused multiple failure and a wipeout instead of a blast-off.
What we've just replicated is pretty identical to the eyewitness reports. 47 packed rockets, black powder, and Buster was taken to another world in a puff of smoke. As soon as Buster cools down enough and his flesh is no longer molten, we're going to put on this new Chinese suit on him, get out throne number 2, which has 47 brand new rockets strapped to it, and we're going to see what kind of lift Buster might have gotten in the best of all possible circumstances.
47 modern rockets should give almost 2,500 pounds of thrust. Buster weighs in at 180 pounds. This time, gravity's got a fight on its hands.
We have a fair suspicion that this chair is actually going to go somewhere. And so lest Buster just fall out in the first couple of feet, I thought we should probably anchor him a little better than we did the last time.
Looks like Buster's ready for the second shot.
Okay, everybody, you're going to hear a countdown, and when the countdown goes, these rocket motors are going to burn for 4.5 seconds. So be aware that this thing is going to be going crazy. Just look out and stay away.
This is it, Buster. You're on your own.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, there you go.
Well, he definitely got off the ground. Oh, my poor chair. Oh, man.
I'm glad we tied him in.
I think everything held as good as we could have asked it to hold.
Lost the leg.
Leg joints came off this time.
The high-speed camera shows Buster did get airborne before flipping over in a rocket-powered rodeo to oblivion.
Well, guys, I guess that's myth busted.
For one, there's no way you're going to get 47 rockets to fire at once in the Ming dynasty, let alone how hard it was to do now.
Yeah, and even if you could, it's just going to go up in a fireball, you know?
And even if you got all of that to work perfectly, there's no way that this chair with these rockets is getting to 17,800 miles an hour and into orbit.
Yeah, myth busted.
Myth busted.
Completely.
Let's go home. I need to get into a pool.
Okay, Adam. It's going to be 7 hertz at 114 dB. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Is that all you got?
Again, the silence is deafening, and there's certainly no noise from Adam's nether regions.
Feel like you want to poo?
I can't say I want to poo. Or I can't say that I'm going to poo involuntarily.
Well, if that's not a goal worthy of the Mythbusters' time, they don't know what is. Adam's confident their next test will strike pay dirt.
Next up, 9 hertz, right within the mythical brown note butter zone.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. You ready, Adam?
Ready when you are.
Okay. And 3, 2, 1, go.
This is 9 hertz, right? So we should be right where I should just be like all over myself.
You know, this is sometimes called the disco dump. So can you like disco for us?
Scoop bot, baby. Nope, nothing there. Wait, let's see. Nope, nothing.
You can feel the vibration. It's pretty impressive, but it's not like, you know, like it's out of control, shaking your body until something comes out of it.
Some secret weapon this is turning out to be. But here's something interesting. There seems to be a little collateral damage going on.
Physically, I did feel anxiety. I didn't feel any mental or emotional anxiety, but physically I felt something, definitely in my chest area.
Physically, I feel something in my chest. I don't feel like sitting down. I feel like I have to move around.
Even John Myers feeling the effects. He hasn't built speakers like these before.
I started feeling a little nauseous right away, like upset stomach and kind of lightheaded. So I walked away from the thing, felt a little bit dizzy.
This graphic representation of the sound wave helps explain what's going on. Adam is right in the center of the stacks, but that wave is rolling out to weave its magic on the whole team. If there are any elephants within 10 miles of here, they're going nuts right now. They use subsonic sound to communicate over long distances. But the subject of this secret sonic attack? Well, he's never been better.
Okay, you're coming up on a minute here. 1 minute and 32 seconds. I think these low sound waves are actually improving your cognitive ability.
Where do we go from here? We're going to run a 32 cycle fundamental note, which is like one of the notes on a pipe organ, and run it at about 128.
32 hertz. That's up into the audible range at an ear-splitting 128 decibels, as loud as a jackhammer.
Now you're just gonna have to give me hand signals because I can't hear a damn thing.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you read this?
No, I have no problem reading it. I definitely can see that my eyeballs are vibrating from the sound.
And you sound kind of funny too.
You will submit, Earthling. Oh, that was really cool.
I feel a little disorientation from that. It like there's something, you know, kind of dizzying about it.
Really? I may be the worst subject ever to test this on. I don't get car sick, I don't really get seasick. I don't know.
Maybe he's a bad subject. Or maybe he just loves frustrating the audio guys. But enough's enough. They're going to blow him away with pure decibel power.
We're pulling the foam out of all the speakers to get more power out of this, and we'll see if that has any response to me in a loss of bowel control kind of way.
Loud noise is powerful. Military researchers built this device to spray a beam of sound loud enough to cause ear-splitting pain.
Okay, the foam's all out. That's really cool.
These speakers are now pumping out 154 decibels, louder than a jet aircraft taking off, loud enough to instantly rupture unprotected eardrums. Adam can't wait.
I can't stand the suspense. I want to get in there.
It's kind of enervating, isn't it?
It's really neat.
Sounds like, I don't know, imagine mountains moving or an earthquake coming or something.
She's right. These low frequencies are emitted in massive natural events like earthquakes and tsunamis. But now for something unnatural.
What you need to do is raise your hand if you feel anything funny that you want him to stop at. Adam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, he's ready.
Roger's sweeping the frequency up and down between 20 and 100 hertz, watching for signs Adam's losing control. Nothing.
Wow!
Adam's dignity remains intact.
That last bit when I went, whoa! I mean, it was like somebody was actually drumming on my chest. Wow. And it was really intense. And the other thing was, you know how when you speak, there's like that, I could feel that just breathing.
Those are still really long wavelengths, and so it is actually physically moving air in and out of your lungs as you breathe. So, yeah, that's great that we actually saw that.
It was, wow, I mean, that was just really amazing. Everyone's got to try this.
It seems the military can save itself some trouble. Even with the help of some of the world's best audio technicians, the Mythbusters just couldn't produce the brown note.
It was incredibly, powerfully intense what the sound waves were doing to my body. But not at the 5, 7, or 9 hertz range.
Did we bust the myth or not?
I think we busted the myth. I think brown note is busted.
The myth as we know it, yes, is busted.
So they've got their house and ventilation. Now, the sparky bits.
Formerly, these two plugs were actually our faulty wiring test rig. What we did was we put a rocket igniter in there and wrapped some matches around it. So in case our open flame pilot light doesn't work, we have 2 emergency backup, super duper, fail-safe, foolproof ignition systems.
They figured 200 feet should be far enough away, so that's where they'll fire the igniters from. And now it's time to drop a bomb, or 12.
Just fine.
Whoa, hey! It's all bold in this thing. He becomes much more expressive. Now he's like, oh.
Let's go do this.
Okay. It's going to be 2 in the hallway here.
The plan is to set off 12 bug bombs inside the house, the same as the myth, and more than 10 times the manufacturer's recommended amount. Then they'll fire up each of the ignition systems until they get a blast.
I'd put our chances right around 90%. I mean, there's always something that can go wrong, but we've got fail-safe and foolproof ignition systems times 3 or 4. Plus, we've got, like, by my last count, like 7 or 8 fire departments helping us out. And yeah, I think we've done our homework. I've put us right around 90%.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And you go. And yell loud and clear if you need help.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
I think I'm done.
Go ahead.
Lets me out.
The air is turning thick and toxic. Even with gas masks, they need to get out fast.
Okay, we're about to close the house up, over. Okay, the house is closed up, we're moving away. Starting the timer. Okay, everybody behind the barricades.
Lighting stove igniter. Nothing.
Something's not right.
Nothing.
Hey, it would help if I was plugged in. Ignition's hot. Lighting stove igniter. Can you see it here?
Yeah, it's lighting.
No ignition. I mean, we got as much of a flame as we could get.
Interesting. Do you want to open the door?
Yep.
As the air clears, the Mythbusters are, well, mystified. After all, they've blown this stuff up just fine back in the workshop.
Blowing up a house with bug bombs is maybe not quite as easy as we thought. So we're going to have to persuade it to blow up.
To do that, they'll try a bigger, longer burning flame and more bug bombs. Far, far more than is recommended on the label. Far more than is safe or sane.
Man, that was dense. Ugh.
As the house fills with fogger and the team takes its position behind the blast screen, it's worth taking a brief diversion to San Diego, California.
It's the blast heard around the neighborhood. Roach bombs that did much more than just kill a few bugs. They knocked this home off its foundation.
This house could have ignited the myth. It was blown apart in the same circumstances the guys are recreating. Too many bug bombs and an ignition source. In this case, a wall heater.
More isn't better. Just pay attention to the directions.
That would have been good advice for Jamie and Adam as they prepare to press the button. But, well, it's too late now.
Okay, you ready? I'm making the ignition
Okay,
hot.
places everybody, make sure you're out of range. Okay, and when you're ready.
Faulty wiring, here it comes.
It's lit. It's lit good. It totally emptied the whole house out.
We got something.
The bug bomb myth is emphatically proved.
It was foggy, and then all of a sudden it was very clear.
Hey, the smoke detector works. Wow, look at that. Just popped the back door right off.
All the air just came out like a whoosh.
I wanted broken glass.
Oh, we got a fire in here.
We do. It's really smoky in there.
Put it out? Yeah.
You got it.
No roaches. Go figure. But you could never be too sure. Jamie and Adam have all these foggers left over.
One more.
This is Mythbusters after all.
Big boom, big boom, big boom. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what we're talking about. Wow. Did we blow out a window?
Yep.
Woo!
Over at the Environmental Protection Agency, they could have saved the Mythbusters quite a bit of trouble.
That's no myth. It occurs in California at least once or twice per year. They overload the number of these foggers in their dwelling to the point where it fills up, and then they forget to shut off their pilot light or other ignition source and blow out windows, or even to some extent can blow up and destroy the entire structure.
So always read the label, and don't try this at home if you still want to have a home to go to.
All right, what do you think, guys? Is it busted, plausible, or confirmed?
It's definitely confirmed. I mean, we blew the doors out. You know, we had a little fussing around with the ignition source, but it's true. It'll happen.
Bug bombs plus ignition source equals boom, no doubt confirmed.
Perhaps Juan Lopez used electricity from his cell light to power up his Salsa escape.
Given the qualities of salsa, acidity, salinity, spiciness, I think that the salinity is going to be the most corrosive, and I will facilitate the salinity by adding electrolysis to the process, which is quite easy with this light.
It seems a cunning plan. Any saline solution, like salsa, can be used as an electrolyte. Pass an electric current through it, and it should increase the rate of oxidation of the iron bar, or in other words, cause it to rust.
I'm attaching the anode of my impromptu prison electrolysis machine. All right, now I have 2 live wires.
And finally, the secret ingredient.
I'll let this rag stand in for my underpants.
For some slightly disturbing reason, Adam thinks that adding his underpants into the mix will increase the rate of corrosion. The weirdest jailbreak in history is about to begin.
Let's see if this is hot. That's hot.
Hot and deadly.
I actually have a lot of experience with electricity, and I know how to do this to keep myself safe. This is plenty of power to kill me very quickly. You should never do this at home, ever. I'm roasting salsa. This is cool, but I'm pumping lots of electricity through the wire, through the bar right there.
The sizzling in Adam's cell twitches nostrils and raises eyebrows.
So you don't think the other prisoners or guards in this prison would have smelled burning salsa?
I don't think this would draw anyone's attention at all.
I've been granted the privilege of having a radio in my cell, and this is going to form the basis of my escape attempt. The theory is that if I take this radio apart and I find a DC transformer in here, it's going to allow me to accelerate the corrosive process.
Jamie knows that only DC current will work in electrolysis. Adam doesn't, which is why he's using AC current and simply cooking salsa.
Adam is using AC current, which has it going both ways, and it's going to maybe take some metal off, but then it's going to put it back, it'll take it off, it'll put it back. This approach, I believe, is going to be a lot more direct current, and we're going to accelerate the process a lot more.
Armed with his unshared knowledge, Jamie extracts the DC transformer and creates an electrical circuit on his cold-rolled steel bar.
There we go. That looks pretty darn perfect to me. Now for the salsa.
In electrolysis, electrons flow from the negatively charged steel rod through the saline salsa solution and into the positively charged copper wire, causing corrosion.
So we are getting voltage, so I haven't blown the radio yet. You know, it's working. And I can see slow little bubbles forming in the middle of the salsa. It's exactly what I want, a slow flow of electrons away from the steel and into the copper wire.
It's day 26 at the Mythbusters Mexican prison, and the salsa escape contest is heating up. For almost a month, Adam has been passing AC current through salsa to corrode his iron bar.
Good morning, dearies. Would you like a little food? Oh, yeah. Oh, you love that, huh? I have to believe I'm doing something with this. There's a serious amount of power going on.
Meanwhile, Jamie has been using DC current and salsa to corrode his bar. A quick check on progress shows that Adam's going nowhere fast.
Oh, God, this stuff smells rank.
It looks kind of like poo.
Doesn't look like I'm getting much of anything, does it? If anything, it's getting thicker. I'm increasing the mass of the bar.
Meanwhile, Jamie's been working miracles.
Whoa! No way!
It's a staggering result.
It's just amazing. Wow. You made it through like 2/10 of an inch in a month. Salsa is definitely getting outlawed in prisons after this.
Well, it seems like we're about halfway through it at present. It's doing really well. Just goes to show there's a significant difference between AC and DC electricity in this application. And that's just with a little tiny DC rectifier that is on the radio. So it's really quite fun.
Jamie's winning and grinning, while Adam's trailing again.
Well, I produced a hell of a lot of fireworks, but no actual results, and I think I have to call it quits and admit defeat. DC is obviously much better than AC, but I've still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve.
Like cheating.
There's a movie called Shanghai Noon in which Jackie Chan breaks out of prison using a silk shirt wrapped around the bars, and he twists them until the bars move far enough for him to slip between them. And the myth is that wet silk doesn't break. So I've got a silk shirt here. I'm going to try it around my bars and see if that works. You know, I don't think Jackie Chan used real weight. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's warm. I don't want it to be warm.
Adam's enthusiasm for this twisted myth is running dry.
There's pee everywhere.
Since I'm doing so well with my own bars, I'll see if I can help you out with yours.
On Mythbusters, friendship knows no bounds, unlike the silk.
There it goes.
Where did it break?
At the bars.
Yeah, it seems to have sheared right there. So, pee-soaked silk shirt.
Busted. Adam's washed up after 4 months of failure, and this escape becomes a one-horse race. At the outset of their bid for freedom, Adam and Jamie set up various tests to see which of salsa's qualities are most corrosive.
0.609.
The acid and saline solutions have eaten into the bars, but it's the salsa itself that's taken the biggest bite.
The salsa's having more damage on this than any of our other control tests. It would seem that there's something about the salsa, the combination of acid and salt and water, that's greater than the sum of its parts.
It's the picante part of it that does good.
8 1/1000ths of an inch of iron in 110 days.
Working gangbusters, it seems. A couple thou a month in 50 years, you'd be right through that bar. gone, man.
But perhaps like Jamie, Juan used a DC current from a radio to speed up corrosion.
Now that we've seen the combined effects of Salsa, I think it's time to see the combined effects of Heinemann and some electricity and an iron bar.
Okay.
Incredibly, the Mythbuster with the mustache is only a whisker away from freedom.
Dude, that is radical. Jamie, you are such a stud. That is so radical. I am really impressed.
You know, I think it worked pretty well. If Juan had done that to all the bars, he'd be up by now.
I'm just totally blown away by how effective that is. I think it's going to initiate a new spate of lockdown rules in prisons across the United States.
Well, so much for DC current and salsa and electrolysis.